Hi, almost didn't see you there. My name is Demoyte Wesley. I'm 17 years old. I'm a student at Rider High School. I'm a senior. I am president of choir, a cappella choir, and show choir. I'm also a member of the UIL academic team, in which I compete in the literary criticism and current events teams. In my free time, I like to read and write and hang out with friends and watch Netflix. I aspire to be either an English professor or a civil rights attorney. The poem I chose to read is called Porphyria's Lover, and it's by Robert Browning, who was a Victorian writer. The reason I chose this poem is because Robert Browning was the poet that we read for my literary criticism team this year, and my literary criticism team is very dear to me. So I wanted to do a Robert Browning poem to kind of reflect that. The reason I chose this specific poem is because I felt that within the poem, Browning uses his art form, his craft, to critique a specific aspect of his culture. And I love when art acts as a tool, as a cultural tool. Another reason I chose this poem is because as an English nerd, I love words, and I love how authors use words, and how poets use words. And I think that the language, although a bit morbid, is very beautiful. So I hope that you enjoy my poem, Porphyria's Lover. Thank you. Rain set early in tonight. The sullen wind was soon awake. It tore the elm tops down for spite, and did its worst to vex the lake. Shut the cold out and the storm. I kneeled and made the cheerless grate blaze up and all the cottage warm. Done, she rose, and from her form withdrew the dripping cloak and shawl, and laid her soiled gloves by, untied her hat, and let the damped hair fall. And last, she sat down by my side and called me, but no voice replied. She put my arm about her waist and made her shoulder bare, and all her yellow hair displaced, stooping, made my cheek lie there, and spread o'er all her yellow hair, murmuring how she loved me, she too weak for all her heart's endeavor to set its struggling passion free from pride and vainer ties dissever, and give herself to me forever. But passion sometimes would prevail, nor could tonight's gay feast restrain a sudden thought of one so pale. For love of her, and all in vain. So she was come through wind and rain, but sure I looked up in her eyes, happy and proud at last. I knew Porphyria worshipped me, made my heart swell, and still it grew while I debated what to do. That moment, she was mine fair, perfectly pure and good. I found a thing to do, and all her hair in one long yellow string I wound 3 times her little throat around and strangled her. No pain felt she. I'm quite sure she felt no pain. As a shut bud that holds a bee, I oped her eyelids, again laughed the blue eyes without a stain, and I untightened the next tress about her neck. Her cheek once more blushed bright beneath my burning kiss. I propped her head up as before, only this time my shoulder bore her head, which droops on it still. The smiling rose, and I, its love, am gained its instead. Porphyria's love, she guessed not how her darling one wish would be heard. And thus we sit together now, and all night long we have not stirred. And yet God has not said a single word. No, it's not a single word. One more time. We'll keep it running. Okay. And I, its love, am gained instead. Porphyria's love, she guessed not how her darling one wish would be heard, and thus we sit together now. And all night long we have not stirred, and yet God has not said a word.
Yes, you can. Do it.
Okay. Let's go eat the hot wings.
No.
You gotta eat the hot. I'm 70 years old. I attend Ryder.
Okay, how about I give you a minute to prepare yourself, because obviously you are not prepared. Go!
Gotta start off. Academic team. Okay, one more time, please. Are you here?
Go!
I can't do it with him. Whoa. The rain set early in tonight.
You can't look like that!
The sullen wind.
Stop it! Stop!
And last, she came. Nope. Just made her. Okay, we don't have to cut. No, it's not there.
Okay, let's just redo it.
Okay, I'm sorry. We can. Her white shoulder. Nope. God darn it.
Just keep going.
Why are you? Okay. This is so weird. Me forever. But passion sometimes would. Are you laughing? For love of her, and all in vain. So she was. And all. One. Okay. We got it back. Nope. I wound.
It doesn't matter if it's one word off.
No. Her yellow hair. No! It has its own utmost. Okay. Blah, blah. You good?
You saw me smiling.
Yeah. Not smiling, but kind of like.
Don't smile with your teeth.
Like Mona Lisa smiling. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Perfect.
Good analogy. That's not really an analogy, but whatever. I don't know. I'm not good at English.
Did you get?
We're almost finished, Dad. Be patient.
Okay, we're gonna start.
No.
The next part. We're gonna stay here. We're staying here. Are you sure you can tell? You can't tell I'm reading.
Yeah, you like a kind of little glare, so you can't really see where your eyes are going that much.
Okay.
I'm putting this in my bloopers. Everyone's gonna see it.
No. When we're doing my video, I'm gonna not pretend strangle you with your hair. I'm gonna really strangle you.
This is really going in my video.
Oh my God, please don't.